Hello everyone, welcome to Intellect Educate Academy. In this video, we will solve some of the previous year questions on percentages. So let's get started. In this question, what is given is Mr. Amar spent 50% of his monthly income on household items, and out of the remaining, he spends 25% on travel, 30% on entertainment, 15% on shopping, and the remaining amount is 900. So we are supposed to find what is his monthly income. So let his income was X. He spent 50% on household. So 50% of X kitna is equal to 0.5x. So after spending 0.5x on household, the remaining amount kitna aaya? Remaining amount is x minus 0.5x, that is equal to 0.5x. So this is the amount is remained with after consuming his money on household items. So out of this 0.5x, he spends 25%, 30%, and 15% on different items. So how much he spends out of this 0.5%? That is equal to 25 plus 30 plus 15, which is equal to 70% he has spent, and the rest he saves. So how much he saves? इसका अगर ये 100% है, so कितना बचा उसके पास? 100 minus 70 is equal to 30%. So this is he's left with. So 30% of how much? 0.5%. ये उसके पास बच गया, and that is equal to how much? 900, because this is what he has saved. And if we calculate, then the value of x comes to be 6,000 rupees. So the amount, the monthly income that he has was 6,000 rupees. Let's move to the next question. Okay, in a test consisting of 80 questions carrying 1 marks each, Ankita answers 65% of the first 40 questions correctly. And तो कितने किए? 65% of 40 questions. कितना हुआ? 65 upon 100 into 40. This is equal to how much? This 5 to the 10. This is 13. And this is 2. So she has solved 26 questions correctly out of 40 questions. Let's move ahead. What percentage of the other 40 questions does she need to answer correctly to score 80% in the entire test? So she want to score 80% in the entire test. So 80% कितना होगा? Total questions है 80 हमारे पास, so 80% means 80 upon 100 into 80. So this is, so she has to solve 64 questions, right? She has already solved 26. So what is the question she should be solved correctly? That is 64 minus 26, and is comes out to be 38. So she has to solve 38 question. What percentage of remaining 40 question is 38? So that is 38 upon uh, yes, 38 upon 40 into 100 is the percentage of 38 out of 40. So if we do this, this is 5, we divide by 2, this is 2, this is 19, and 19 into 5 is equal to 95. So 95% she has to solve out of rest 40 question, only then she will get 80% marks. Let's see this question. In a class of 60 students and 5 teachers, each student got a sweet that are 20% of the total number of students, and each teacher got sweets that are 30% of total number of students. How many sweets were there? So total students कितने हैं? That is 60. Total teachers, that is 5. Sweets one student get, so do 20% of total students. That is how much? 20% of 60. 20 upon 100 into 60. परसेंट को हमने न्यूमेरल वैल्यू में सॉल्व कर दिया, तो दिस इज इक्वल टू 12. So a single person is getting 12 sweets, a single student. So there are 60 students. How many sweets will be there for students? 60 into 12. It comes out to be 720, right? So how many sweets are distributed to all the students? That is equal to 720. This is the first. The sweets that are distributed to teachers. How much is that? 30%. What is the 30% of 60? That is 30 upon 100 into 60. This is 18. So one teacher is getting 18 sweets. So how many sweets will 5 teachers get? That is equal to 90 sweets. So what is the total number of sweets that were distributed? 90 plus 720. So 90 plus 720 is how much? This is 2. This is 9 to 11. 7 plus 1 8. So 810 students. So sweets. So C will be our answer. Let's take another example. In a college election fought between two candidates, one candidate got 55% of the total valid votes. 15% of the votes were invalid. If the total number of votes were 15,200, what is the number of valid votes and got by the other candidate? So in this, total number of valid votes is 55. He got 55% of the total valid votes. 15% were invalid. So total votes cast कितने हुए थे? 15,200 and 15% were invalid. So how much were valid? 85% were valid votes. So how much this is? 85. How much is 85% of 15,200? It comes out to be 12,920. So this much votes were cast which were valid, and out of these votes 55% were gained by the student who won. So how much were gained by the student who lost? That is 100 minus 55% out of the total, that is 45% of the total valid votes, right? So total valid vote इतने हैं तो इसका 45% कितना होगा? 45 upon 100 into 12,920. ये 0 से ये 0 कटा and it comes out to be 5,814. So D option is the correct option. You can solve it if you want. So let's move to next question. So in this question, this is a little tricky one. If the numerator of a fraction is increased by 400% and the denominator of the fraction is increased by 150%, the resultant fraction is, so let numerator, initial numerator was, old numerator was x, after boost कितना होगा? After boost of 400%, 400% का boost कितना होगा? X plus 400% of x, that is equal to x plus 4x, so 5x होगा. अब डिनोमिनेटर की बात करते हैं. नेटर बूस्ट हुआ है 150% से. इनिशियल न्यूमिनेटर हम मान लेते हैं, इनिशियल डिनोमिनेटर हम मानते हैं दैट इज डिनोमिनेटर इज 5. बूस्ट कितना है? 150%. न्यू डिनोमिनेटर कितना आ जाएगा? विल बी y प्लस 150% ऑफ y, दैट विल बी 2.5y आ जाएगा. इसको करेंगे हम कैलकुलेट तो. So now the ratio is what is the new fraction? This is new numerator upon new denominator is 3 upon 5. So we are supposed to find what is the original fraction. So if we think 2.5 का जो दुगना होता है वो कितना होता है? 5 होता है. 2.5 2 जा आ गया 5 और ये यहाँ पे 2 न्यूमिनेटर में, वहां पे जाएगा डिनोमिनेटर में चला जाएगा. तो x upon y is equal to how much? 5 upon is equal to how much is this? This is 3 upon 5 into 2, that is equal to 3 upon 10. So A option is the correct option. So I hope you got it. Let's take this another example. If two positive numbers, the digit in the unit place, this is also a little tricky one. The digit in the unit place is equal to the square of the digit at the 10 place. Let digit at tens place उसको मान लेते हैं हम x. So unit place कितना होगा? Unit place पे कितना है? X square. The difference between the number obtained by interchanging the digits. तो हमारे पास एक नंबर क्या बनेगा? एक बनेगा x, जो ओरिजिनल नंबर है वो बना हमारे पास x x स्क्वायर, और जो दूसरा नंबर बना वो क्या बना हमारे पास x स्क्वायर x. एंड हमसे बोला है कि द difference between the two digits that were after interchanging their numbers, we get the difference equal to 54. So x square x minus x x square is equal to how much? 54. What is the 10% of the original number? We are supposed to find what is the 10% of this number. So it required a little hit and trial method also. For a number अगर टेंथ प्लेस पे x होगा तो यूनिट प्लेस पे x स्क्वायर होगा. लेट्स से व्हाट कैन बी एट द टेंथ प्लेस. 1 होगा. अगर इफ टेंथ पे 1 है तो यूनिट पे कितना आ जाएगा? 1. अगर टेंथ पे कितना होगा? 2 होगा तो यूनिट पे कितना आ जाएगा? 4. 10 पे अगर 3 है तो यूनिट पे कितना आ जाएगा? यूनिट प्लेस पे 9. अगर 10 पे 4 होगा तो यूनिट पे कितना आ जाएगा? 16. एंड जब ये 16 आएगा तो हमारी कंडीशन जो यूनिट प्लेस पे सिर्फ एक डिजिट आ सकता है, इट इज 2 डिजिट. तो अवर दिस विल बी कंस्ट्रेंट टू दिस 3 नंबर्स ओनली. तो अगर 10 पे एक आते हैं, यूनिट पे एक आते हैं, तो सम इनका डिफरेंस कितना हो जाएगा? 0 हो जाएगा. सो दिस कैन नॉट बी अवर ऑप्शन. अगर ये करेंगे तो 24 या 42 माइनस 24 करते हैं, व्हाट वी विल गेट? द डिफरेंस विल नॉट बी इक्वल टू 54, राइट? एंड द थर्ड नंबर इज, अगर हम इसको 93 मानते हैं और इसको 39 मानते हैं तो इनका डिफरेंस कितना होता है? द डिफरेंस इज इक्वल टू 54. सो आवर ओरिजिनल नंबर इज हाउ मच? यूनिट प्लेस पे स्क्वायर था और टेंथ प्लेस पे वो नंबर था. सो 39 विल बी आवर नंबर आफ्टर दिस. सो व्हाट इज द 10% ऑफ 39? 10% will be 10 upon 100 into 39. That will be 0 से ये 0 कटी, and 10 upon 39 upon 10 is equal to 3.9. So our answer will be B option. Okay, so I believe these were some of the important previous year question that came in your exam, and you can try by yourself before seeing the answer. Thank you very much. Happy learning.